The academic year has started and the many schools have reopened, but is your kid studying in an authorized school? The Department of Public Instruction has declared 66 schools in the city as unauthorized.
Have you got your child admitted to a new school this academic year? You will do well to go through the list of unauthorized schools put out by the Department of Public Instruction. The department has declared several schools unauthorized for many reasons. While many schools have failed to apply for recognition, others have been de-recognized for lack of infrastructure or failing to follow the norms of the department. Bengaluru, which has been divided into two educational districts of North and South, has 66 unauthorized schools according to the department.
Don't have permission from the department, from the education department. And I'll request all the parents that don't admit your children to such schools because they don't have the basic facilities. Because when we sanction such schools, we look for basic qualification of teachers, rooms, and furniture, playground, in such facilities which is essential for the child growth. So we look for that. If suppose we find that such schools are not covering those facilities, then we reject them, and if we will conduct inquiry, and if such schools are running, we'll book a criminal case against them, and we'll close such schools, and maybe if children are there, we can accommodate such children nearby different schools.
But private school managements are crying foul over the department's action. They are questioning the department on why the list of unauthorized schools has been released so late when the academic year has already started. They have also questioned the methodology used by the department while terming a school unauthorized.
Recognizing at this point of moment is very impractical because already the admission have closed in most of the schools and almost the schools have commenced. And second thing is, if you de-recognize now, on what basis you have de-recognized, whether it is for the purpose of renewal of recognition or the school have not applied for the recognition, there are various angles to look into. So you can give a notice to the concerned schools because from past 1 year, the officials are in and around the same schools, and now bringing after the new academic is very impractical, and we don't welcome this. We urge the government to immediately see into the matter and stop this.
The department claims that it will make alternate arrangements if these schools have already admitted children for this academic year. We only hope this tussle between the schools and the department doesn't spoil the career of the students. Harish Upadhyay, News 9, Bengaluru.
In a shocking incident, miscreants planned and looted a service apartment on 14 Langford Road in Bengaluru. The incident occurred at around 9:30 last night when two among the miscreants entered the apartment's lobby in the pretext of asking for a room. While the two were making the conversation, 5 other miscreants have entered the scene with knives. The group then demanded the people at the reception to pay them the money. The group then has demanded the people at the reception to pay the money. The group has also fled with around 23,000 in cash. On learning about the incident, DCP Crime Ashok Goyal visited the place. A case of dacoity has been registered at the Ashok Nagar police station. A shocking case of armed robbery coming to light in Langford Road, where a service apartment was in fact looted. The cashier was in fact threatened at knife point and was asked to depart with the cash that was there in the cash register. Around 25,000 rupees was looted from the place. The crime has sent shockwaves across the residents in that particular road. First, 2 people entered the lobby asking in the pretext of actually booking an apartment, and later 5 of them came with knives. The cashier was asked to depart with the cash that was there in the cash register, and he departed with around 23,000 rupees. The person in fact fled, the people in fact fled the area once they had the money with them. On learning about the incident, DCP Crime Ashok Goyal visited the place. A case of dacoity has been registered at the Ashok Nagar police station. Well, in a shocking case of armed robbery coming to light at Langford Road, a service apartment was in fact looted. The incident occurred at around 9:30 last night when two among the miscreants entered the apartment's lobby in the pretext of asking for a room. While the two were making the conversation, 5 other miscreants entered the scene with knives. The group then demanded the people at the reception to pay them money. The group later fled with around 23,000 in cash. On learning about the incident, DCP Crime Ashok Goyal visited the place. A case of dacoity has been registered at the Ashok Nagar police station. A shocking case of dacoity has come to light, in fact, in Langford town, and what we know is that two people came under the pretext of, in fact, booking the room at 14 Langford apartment. Now, this is a service apartment in that area, and they came to the cashier with the pretext of actually booking a room over there. And when the cashier was about to, in fact, take their credentials, another 5 of them barged into the lobby with knives. They in fact threatened the cashier, saying that if he didn't depart with the money, there would be consequences, and then the cashier had to depart with the money in fear of his life. By then, the people had in fact struck fear in the workers at the service apartment. There are CCTV cameras that were also placed, and the police will be looking through that footage to find out who could in fact be behind this kind of a robbery. Later, the owner of the service apartment was informed with regards to the robbery, and they immediately informed the police. Looking at the case, DCP Crime Ashok Goyal came to the spot to investigate and to get a first-hand account of what had transpired at that particular service apartment. It's not every time that the government does something that benefits the people of the state. Here's a report on a case where the government started out doing a good deed but later lapsed into its old inefficient ways.
Year after year, excitement soars for students as they go for CET counselling. But at the Karwar CET cell, it is the opposite. 2 years ago, CET cells were created in 13 districts in a bid to help engineering and medical aspirants who had to travel to distant places. Karwar too was one of the new centres. 2012 was the first time counselling was done at Science Centre in Karwar. In 2013, much to the despair of students, the venue was changed to Girimaji Sale Engineering College, owned by Satish Sale. This year too, the counselling is taking place in the same centre. This college is located in Goriwadi, which is 15 kilometers away from Karwar. There is no proper bus connectivity to the place. Many basic necessities such as food and water are also lacking at the centre, which is in an isolated area. There is a hue and cry over the location of this centre, as the shift has inconvenienced students and parents who are made to travel all the way in auto rickshaws.
CET ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಭಟ್ಕಳದಿಂದ ನಾವು 150 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಕಾರವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಕಾರವಾರ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಗೋವಾ ಗಡಿ ಹತ್ತಿರ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ರಿಕ್ಷಾ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 150 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಬಡವರಿಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಊಟದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀರಿನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆನೂ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಟೀ ನಾವು ಕುಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕಾರವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಲೋ ಕಾಣಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
For students from 11 taluks of Karwar and Haveri, this centre is the closest. people coming from other places have to travel an extra 15 kilometers to reach the counseling center. The issue of the center being away from the city was raised last year as well. It was alleged that the counseling center was moved in a bid to boost the fortunes of the college owned by the Karwar MLA. R.V. Deshpande, the higher education minister, said he could not take any action as it would inconvenience the students.
ನಾನು ಈ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು ರೀ. ಆ ಸಿಟಿ ಸೆಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 2ನೇ ವರ್ಷ ರೀ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಸಿಟಿ ಸೆಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ ಸಹ ಅದು ಸಿಟಿಯ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಮೇಲೆ, ಕೆಲಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ದುಷ್ಪರಿಣಾಮಗಳು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ತಾವೇನು ವಿಚಾರ ಹೇಳಿದ ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ, ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೂ ಥರದ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬಹಳ ವಿನಯದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
The minister has promised to look into it before next year. But the big question is, will he? Sandeep Sagar for News9, Karwar.
The pristine and lush green forests of Kodagu are in danger. Here's a report on what is causing the damage.
Kodagu is one of the most picturesque places in Karnataka. It abounds with greenery. Nestled in the Western Ghats, it is one of the most sought-after destinations for tourists. Today is World Environment Day, and the question on everyone's mind is, will Kodagu retain its pristine beauty? In the name of progress, many projects have been sanctioned. This is slowly but surely turning out to be a bane for Kodagu and her beauty. Mountains are giving way for concrete structures while fully grown trees are being flattened. If the same situation continues, Kaveri, the river that takes care of water needs for most southern Indian states, will soon be a thing of the past.
ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇಡೀ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಯೋಜನೆ ಏನಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರವಾಸೋದ್ಯಮವನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೊಳಿಸುವುದು, ನಂತರ ವಿವಿಧ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೊಡಗಿನಿಗೆ ಲಗ್ಗೆ ಇಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಪ್ರವಾಸಿಗರು ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಓಲೈಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಗಳು, ರೆಸಾರ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್ಟಡವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವು ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳಿಗೆ ಪರವಾನಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೂ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತದ ಇದು ವೀಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲೆಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೆಸಾರ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಗಳನ್ನ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
With every passing year, new structures can be seen adorning the Kodagu sky. Luxury resorts spring up in no time. Though these are being built to accommodate tourists and boost tourism, it is insidiously destroying Kodagu's natural beauty. The population of sparrows is also dwindling, thus causing an imbalance in nature. Manjunath KB for News9, Kodagu.